1% that freaks me the fuck out that no one's talking about. That's the 1% who leave comments on YouTube videos. Who the fuck are those freaks? Could you imagine people talking to each other like that in real life and not beating the shit out of each other? I mean, if Jesus Christ himself came back from the dead and had a YouTube page, the first comment would be, "You ain't shit without your dad, pussy." These are monsters. This is not a normal person's response. Normal people don't leave comments. What a normal person does, they watch a video, they like it or they don't like it. That's it. It ends right there. But what you're dealing with is the process of racism and child abuse and neglect and shitty genes and the insane clown posse's playing. They know all the words and they're wafting up their farts and their cheese doodle fingers and like an open letter to Jennifer Lopez. Let me pause and just jerk off in my shirt real quick here. Dear Jennifer, don't you think it's about time you dress a little more classy? What are your children going to see when they see just fucking think of the meanest, most biting shit that's going to cut it? As if Jennifer Lopez has time in between eating diamonds and fucking all her background dancers in a castle that she built with her ass. Like, let me check the YouTube comments and see if my self-esteem's on point. Oh. And you know who's dumber than them? Me, because I read their shit and I get mad. I know they're stupid. I still get upset. Fuck!
Is it just me, or has everyone completely fucking lost their goddamn mind in the world? I talk about all the time about how irritated I get with everybody, especially on Twitter. Because you have people that, people love to bitch about shit. That's nothing new. But the thing that has bothered me has always been the people that will piss and moan, but they really won't do anything to sort of fix their fucking problem. You see this a lot with the people that are fucking outraged over pretty much everything. Perfect example would be Starbucks and the fact that, they had that incident with the two African-American gentlemen, and then a couple of weeks later, they got somebody at a different fucking Starbucks calling him a Latin guy a beaner, and everybody's just like, oh, this is, how dare they fucking, say this type of shit, and, and then they still fucking go to Starbucks. It's just like, please miss me with the, I'm so fucking concerned, or I'm so outraged, or I'm so upset about, this, that, and the other. Especially with the Starbucks thing. I mean, I've said it on this podcast before. If the fact that they use slave labor to, pick their beans, if that wasn't enough to sort of draw the line as far as your support of that fucking business, then I really don't think you're that upset about two African American gentlemen being told to leave because they weren't buying anything, or the guy or gal that called the Mexican dude a beaner. You're not that upset, because it's one thing to, I don't know, if you're okay with fucking slave labor, then please, I'm not buying it that you're fucking upset about these incidents that happened, and people are like this for fucking everything, right? I think the thing that irritates me the most are the people that, the answers to the problems are very fucking simple, but they don't do them. For example, right? Here's an easy fucking solution to the what do you call those people? The not angelicals, what the fuck? Evangelicals, the ones that go to the fucking extreme with their fucking beliefs. I saw on the news that there's a fucking, what do you call those? Fucking hardware store, right? Somewhere out in the fucking, middle of America, right? That he has in his window a sign that says "No gays allowed," right? Now, apparently, there was a big deal about this guy back in 2015 for that sign. And then, apparently, because the cake maker just won his fucking case against, refusing to, fucking put some lettering or some shit on a cake for a gay couple, this guy decided to, I don't know if he decided to put the sign back up. According to him, the sign has, been up for the past fucking 3 years. I don't really know. Right. And of course, everybody's outraged about this. And, and everybody pretends like, like there's this difficult, like the answer to these problems are fucking complex. They're not. They're not complex at all. You want to fucking shut these fucking bigoted dipshits up, then you're going to have to use the same sort of tactics that they use, right? You're going to have to sort of fight fire with fire, right? And I don't mean like, oh, in your shops you put up a sign that says, no fucking whacked out Jesus freaks allowed. No. You want to fucking stop, you want to nip that shit in the bud right now, then somebody should probably throw, and I'm not advocating for this, I'm just saying this is probably the only solution that, well, not the only solution. It definitely sends a fucking message. And the message is we're not going to put up with your fucking bullshit anymore. So one of the answers to this problem with this guy in this hardware store, somebody has to fucking, or somebody should, or, I gotta be careful about about my choice of words here, because I don't want to sound like I'm advocating this or telling people to do this. I'm saying that if somebody, I don't know, burnt his store to the fucking ground, I'm pretty sure, the next person that decides to put the no whatever sign in their fucking window or even thinks about it might be a little bit more reluctant, because if people are willing to go to the fucking extreme to shut this shit down, then they'll have to make a decision. Do I want to fucking have my entire well-being fucking burnt into fucking ashes, or do I want to continue to make fucking money? I'm pretty sure most people will just continue to want to make money. This is kind of like what I said with, when people fucking lose their shit and decide to riot for some reason, they always tear up their own fucking neighborhoods. And when I say this, I don't mean black people, okay? Yes, black people do this, but, other people do this as well. You get upset and you fucking, and people will fucking light cars on fire and throw fucking bricks through the local CVS. They fucking scare the businesses in their own communities to death. What exactly are you hoping to accomplish by terrorizing your own fucking neighborhood? You want to send a fucking message? Then you need to go down to the gated communities where the rich fucking cunts all live in, and are, in they feel fucking safety, or they feel safety, they feel safe. I don't know why I can't talk today. It's coming out, part fucking Porky Pig, and I don't know what the other fucking part is, but, the answers to these fucking problems is when you get upset, you don't fucking take it out on your own fucking neighborhood. You go to where this shit originates from. Right? Go to the fucking gated communities. I'm willing to bet that if you start setting gated communities on fire, if a couple of these fucking rich, wealthy cunts either end up getting the shit kicked out of them or worst case scenario, fucking murdered, then I think that maybe they might be a little more reluctant to do some of the fucking horrific shit that is being done because of them. The same thing with the NFL thing, right? The whole taking a knee thing, and most people seem to understand what the fucking taking the knee thing is for. It's only the people that at this point I don't buy it that they don't understand what the protest is all about. I don't buy it that they actually think that these players are, disrespecting the fucking flag or the military personnel, especially when you hear people that are currently serving and veterans all say that they agree with the players in regards to their deciding to take a knee. But this would all fucking go away, right? All these fucking pieces of shit owners that are like, oh, well, instead of fucking actually acknowledging what this is about, we're gonna fucking try and hide you in the fucking locker room. Instead of fucking doing that, how about all of you just refuse to play for a season? Just fucking refuse to play. I'm 110 fucking % sure that the minute that these fucking owners start losing fucking money and they, and they don't break in the fucking millions and billions of dollars, I'm pretty sure their fucking tune will change immediately. It doesn't, you're never going to convince them to change their way of thinking, but the only thing they fucking care about is money. So if all of the players decided, you know what, fuck you, you're gonna treat our fucking our social issues that are fucking dire, you're gonna treat it like it's like somehow we're supposed to even though we're getting fucking punched in the face, that we're still supposed to just stand there and fucking smile and say thank you, then that's the only way it's gonna fucking work. And that goes across the board with most things. It all fucking boils down to money, right? You want people to, or you want these fucking these pharmaceutical companies or the big oil or the military industrial complex. Like, the military thing is fucking simple. All they have to do is just, all the soldiers just have to be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to fight this bullshit war. I refuse to fucking fight. That's all people have to fucking do with that. Right? They can't send, they can't send fucking people overseas to the Middle East or wherever to fight if nobody's willing to fucking fight. And they certainly can't fucking tout the, we've got the strongest military on the fucking planet. You can't tout that if your own soldiers refuse to fucking fight. These problems are solved immediately if people would just fucking do the right thing instead of sitting around fucking bitching about it. Right? You want big oil to fucking stop polluting the fucking world? Then, I don't know. I think, or maybe, I don't know. The solution to that is that you just, for like a month, everybody chooses one fucking oil company, right? Or gas company, right? Everybody chooses it, like, so let's say Exxon, right? Everybody decides that for 1 month, not gonna fucking buy gas from them. Right? We're just gonna go somewhere else, go to 76 or Valero or wherever. Just not gonna purchase from fucking Exxon anymore. And then every month you fucking switch. And you do this while also fucking giving demands that, hey, you know what? No more of this shit. You don't get to fucking decide, the fate of our fucking environment. You don't get to do this shit anymore. You don't get to influence the fucking politicians anymore. That's how you do it. But doing hashtag fucking protests on Twitter or Facebook or fucking Instagram or Snapchat or one of the other million fucking social media outlets out there, that isn't going to do a goddamn thing. You know, same thing with fucking Amazon, right? People are, you know, furious with fucking Jeff Bezos and his horrific treatment of his employees, and the fact that, you know, he's like, oh, I don't know what to do with all of my money, even though it would only take 20 billion out of the, I think it's like the 120 something billion dollars that he currently has. You know, it would take 20 billion to fucking wipe out homelessness. And yet he's out there pretending like, fuck, I don't know what to do with my winnings. That's the worst thing about it, right? He doesn't call it like, oh, my profits or whatever. He considers it his winnings. You know, it is fucking insane that you have people out there congratulating this fucking douchebag. Same thing with the guy that makes Tesla. Fucking Elon Musk, that weirdo looking motherfucker. You know, these people could wipe out homelessness once and for all. They could fucking wipe out fucking hunger, you know, and still have billions of dollars left, but they don't fucking do it. And then you know, and of course they have their little fucking dipshits that have been brainwashed into thinking that, you know, the free market and, you know, and the American dream and these things are fucking real. And, you know, you've got all these fucking people acting like mouthpieces for these fucking evil douchebags. But, you know, you want to shut down Jeff Bezos, then all it takes is everybody stop fucking going to Amazon and stop going to fucking Whole Foods and refuse to take part in any other fucking business venture that he is created. That's all it takes. You just hit him in the fucking, you know, in the bank account. That's how you solve it. Hold on, people. I gotta pause this for a second. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back, even though you have no idea how long I was fucking gone, because it probably just sounds like it fucking disappeared for like half a second. But I had fucking deliveries from Amazon and I didn't want to leave them on my porch. Not that I live in the type of neighborhood that I'd have to worry about shit getting stolen. It's just I don't feel fucking I don't know, I couldn't relax, so I decided, you know what, I'll just fucking bring them in and you know, and be done with it. Yeah, but of course I've also forgotten what the fuck I was talking about. I think I was talking about how to what the fuck was it? What was the last thing I said? Was I talking about fucking burning businesses to the ground? Oh, what was it? Oh, it was Jeff Bezos, you know, how to deal with him. You know, all you got to do is just stop putting money into the pockets of these fucking rich cunts and their tune will change immediately. You know, and this goes for, you know, obviously I'm a progressive, so, you know, the fucking, you know, the liberals and the especially the fucking hillbots, I think you're all fucking nuts. But if you are listening, you know, it seems like you're very, very concerned about, Donald Trump, and especially about the racism and stuff, and, you know, rightfully so. But all you have to do, see, the easiest way to shut down Donald Trump, it isn't trying to fucking catch him, you know, I don't know, so-called colluding with Russia or any of that other shit. All you got to do is to take his power away, is start making all of these rich, wealthy fucking cunts angry with him because he's now going to start hurting their business. That's all you have to fucking do, right? So the NFL, like I said, all the players just stay the fuck home, and there won't be a football season for one season. Yes, it will suck because, you know, for those of us that love football, you know, it would suck to go through a fucking season without it. But you know what? Sometimes people need to make sacrifices. You shut that shit down, the NFL immediately stops siding with fucking Trump. Amazon, well, Jeff Bezos has always been sort of against fucking Trump, but if you give a shit about how his workers have been treated, then the easiest way to combat that is to just stop buying his shit, right? Cancel your fucking Prime memberships, all of that. It won't matter if all you do is stop shopping. If you've left your fucking Prime membership going, then he's still taking money from you. So you got to cancel that, right? You know, the gas thing I explained, the military industrial complex, all that takes is for the troops to fucking refuse to fight, you know. Or if you work, well, no, you're never going to convince the companies that supply the fucking weapons to quit making weapons, because obviously for them it's a fucking business. So it has to take the fucking troops to decide, you know what, we're done fighting bullshit wars at the behest of fucking corporations, because that's all it fucking is. You know, the thing with Palestinians and Israelis and, you know, BDS seems to be working. I don't know what BDS is. All I know is that it somehow affects Israel, and it's pissing fucking Netanyahu off, who, by the way, I was watching this fucking interview with him. It was like sort of like a town hall thing, and he was talking about how, you know, the reason for, you know, all of the fucking executions and shit of Palestinians and, you know, the snipers is like, oh, you know, the people died on accident because Hamas was, you know, saying that what we gotta do is we gotta force the Israelis to kill more people, and, you know, and that'll make, you know, and we'll film it so that'll make them look bad. And it's like, can you believe the level of bullshit that is, and the mental gymnastics it would take to fucking be like, yeah, he's right. I mean, so let me get this straight, and I've said this on this podcast before, right? So Netanyahu and the Israelis, they're all fully aware that of Hamas's supposed plan, and I'm doing the air quotes that you can't fucking see. They're fully aware of the plan that they're going to have Palestinians try and climb the fucking fences and all of that shit in order to provoke the Israelis into fucking killing them, while they film it so that they can send it off to the rest of the world to sort of highlight what absolute pieces of shit they are. So they're aware of that fucking plan, and yet they still fucking fall for it. It's like, you know, the fucking banana in the tailpipe. Like, you don't see, like, if you know that's the fucking plan, then why is your reaction to do exactly what they fucking wanted you to do? That's how I know these things weren't fucking accident. It's not fucking Hamas. It's just 100% fucking Israelis just being absolute pieces of shit. And I apologize for people that are Jewish. I'm not fucking I mean, I'm not talking about you that live in this country and don't feel like the Palestinians are these, you know, second class fucking citizens. And, you know, if you are one of the fucking people that understands that what's going on in Israel is absolute fucking horseshit, and that they are murdering innocent fucking people, women, children, fucking medics, you know, if you don't agree with that shit, then obviously I'm not talking to you. But the people that do believe in what Netanyahu is doing, you know, and that are actually over there fucking looking through sniper rifles, shooting fucking medics trying to help people, then you are a piece of shit. If you support that, you are a piece of shit. Okay? You know, but I can't believe he's on camera like, yeah, this is all, you know, the people died on accident. Well, I mean, you could have not fucking shot him, you know? And the weirdest thing, right, is that, you know, there's like hundreds of fucking Palestinians dead or maimed or whatever, but no fucking injuries, no deaths, no nothing on the Israeli side. I mean, you know, it sounds like it sounds like Israel's under a huge fucking threat from the people with fucking, you know, I don't know, fucking, what do they call those things? Not boomerangs. The fucking, you know, you hold the stick, it's like a Y and a rubber band and shit. Slingshots, that's what I'm looking for. You know, it's just like, get the fuck out of here. And anybody that's like pretending like, you know, what's going on over there is anything but fucking genocide. You know, and the odd thing about this, right, is you would think that of all the people on the fucking planet that would be sensitive to genocide, you would think it would be Jewish people, considering, you know, the whole Hitler thing. But, you know, I mean, I don't agree with fucking genocide. I don't agree with what fucking happened. I think what Hitler did was fucking horrific. Absolutely fucking horrific. And, you know, and he deserves to be taken out of fucking power. But I gotta ask, based on this fucking, you know, based on how they're doing shit now, what they're doing, the fucking Palestinians, was Hitler right? At least not on killing people. That's obviously was fucking wrong. But his assessment, was he right? Because I don't know. I'm starting to wonder, like, okay, you know, you guys went through this huge fucking genocide, this Holocaust, and yet you're over here basically acting like Hitler did. Except, you know, obviously you're not fucking loading people up on trains and throwing them in fucking ovens, but you are fucking sitting on a hill with fucking snipers shooting fucking children and women and disabled people and medics and people of the press. You know, and you're hiding behind, oh, this is all Hamas's fucking, plan. Well, did you have to fall for if this was their plan, did you have to fucking fall for it? No, you didn't. What you did was you saw opportunities to kill innocent fucking people and treat them like shit. So I don't know. The atrocities, the little fucking guy with the half a fucking mustache on his face, obviously I don't condone that. But maybe his assessment, maybe it was right. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to get lots of fucking hate mail for this because people are going to pretend like I'm thinking, you know, like somehow I agree with Hitler's methods of dealing with them. Obviously, I don't. I think it's fucking horrific. I think it's absolutely fucking horrific. But I don't know. Based on the way that they're fucking acting, and the people that are sort of like, yeah, they're fucking animals and they don't deserve I mean, all you have to do is watch fucking, like any kind of coverage where reporters have gone to Israeli citizens and asked them what their opinion is on Palestinians. You will see nothing but vitriol and hate and people, validating the reason for fucking murdering these people and treating them like shit. You know, I don't know. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there, but I don't know. I think at least personality-wise or character-wise, you know, maybe the little angry fucking German dude was correct. His methods, obviously horrific. I don't agree with those in any way. You know, what he did was fucking atrocious. But I don't know. You know, oh God, did I just say that Hitler was fucking right? Ugh. I don't know. Disregard that shit. It's just, I don't understand like how you can go, you know, have family members that went through that shit. Right. And then at the same time, fucking, you know, completely ignore the fact that you're now doing that to the Palestinians because somebody has convinced you that they're evil. Oh yeah, they're so fucking evil because they don't want to live in an open air fucking prison. Oh, they're so fucking evil because they don't think it's right that you came in and basically bulldozed their fucking homes and threw them out and, you know, make it, like they can't even leave. That's how fucking horrific it is, right? It's like, oh, you know, like here's the thing. Right? You think like, oh, they're fucking terrorists and they're such horrible fucking people, you know, and we're fucking scared. Well, then how come you won't let them fucking leave if you're so goddamn scared of them? How come they cannot fucking, leave the country if you're so fucking terrified of them? You gotta wonder. You gotta wonder about that one. Because like if somebody came into like my house, right, and was terrorizing, you know, my family, my children, whatever, and, or made me feel fucking fearful of, you know, of them being in my house, And then when they say, you know what, okay, I want to get the fuck out of here. Now, if I was to turn around and lock the fucking door and be like, nah, you're not going anywhere. You're going to continue to stay here and scare the shit out of me so that I can legitimately continue to fucking brutalize you. That is some fucking suspect shit. And if you're angry with me because of my stance here, then chances are you're a piece of shit too. Just saying. But I don't know. Fucking world's gone crazy. Oh, fuck. What did I put here? I'm looking at shit that I considered fucking talking about. A good old fashioned. What the fuck was I thinking with that? Oh, you know what fucking I don't know where I was going with that shit, but you know what phrase I'm fucking tired of hearing from people is how's it go? That's not the hill I'm going to choose to die on, or what, or it goes something along those lines. I understand it. It sounds profound, but I'm fucking tired of everybody saying it. It's to me, it's on the same level as when people would fucking say YOLO, right? It's a term or a phrase that just, it's fucking over. Stop using it. Why can't people just fucking say what they want to fucking say and just be like, well, look, I don't feel that strongly about this, but I will point out the fucking wrongness of this particular situation or something like that. I mean, obviously you can shorten it, maybe turn it into, what do you call it when you fucking take all the words and turn it into just fucking initials or whatever. You could do something. You can do something along the lines of YOLO, but just fucking stop with this is not the hill I'm going to choose to die on or some shit. I mean, it sounds fucking dramatic. And it's just, I mean, it was cool the first fucking couple of 100 fucking times I heard it. Now I'm just fucking sick of it. Okay. Just find some other way to describe your fucking craziness. All right. I don't know. Should I just fucking... I think I should. A half an hour in, I have said some fucking pretty stupid fucking things. I'm sure that there's going to be somebody out there that's going to completely just fucking dismiss the fact that I had said over and over again that I think that, the little angry dude with the half a mustache, I think his methods were fucking horrific. It's atrocious what he did. But it does kind of seem like his assessment is kind of on the fucking, hits the nail on the head. Because, I mean, I don't get how people could, there's still people that are alive right now that have gone through or that remember those fucking times, or they were in those fucking concentration camps, or they have family members that were fucking thrown into ovens or whatever, that were vilified just because who they fucking are. I don't understand how you could go through that, be aware of that, and then at the same time just excuse the horrific shit that you're fucking doing to the Palestinians. Especially since that is technically their fucking, their land. It wasn't like, oh, the Jewish people were always here. They didn't get to go in the fucking, or take over, what was then Palestine until like 1958. So go fuck yourself with your claim to, oh, this is the motherland and the promised land or whatever the fucking land, because some book that was supposedly written or dictated, from God or some fucking some horse shit. Go fuck yourself. You came into a country and you kicked people out of their fucking homes. You bulldozed them. You fucking treat them like shit. You brutalize them. You murder them. You call them fucking terrorists because it fits your fucking narrative. You're no fucking better than the little angry fucking German dude. All right? All right. With that angry fucking rant, I'm going to end this podcast. So, I hope you're having a good week. I hope, it is Friday, so, the weekend's up. Today is actually my birthday. You would think that I'd be in a better fucking mood, but instead I've decided to go on a fucking tirade about Jewish people and the guy that fucking hung a sign, about no gays allowed. It's just, you know what it is? I'm fucking frustrated that everybody is, everybody's lost their goddamn mind. Sorry, it got cut off there at the end. Well, it didn't get cut off. It just sounded really, really shitty. So I have to sort of record another ending for this. So if it sounds weird that I kind of transitioned from, sounding one way to the way I sound now, this is the explanation. So, but anyway, I'm going to end it here before I say anything more fucking horrific than I already have. Because, I don't know. It was extra cunty today, so I apologize for anybody that... Well, you know what? I don't apologize. I said what I fucking said. You can either take it for what it was and, move on and understand it. Obviously I'm not advocating for, or not advocating, or, I'm not going to go over it again. All right. If you're not reactionary, then you understand the point I was fucking making. And if you are reactionary, chances are you're not listening anyway, because you probably turned it off. Because we all know that anytime some of us hear things that we don't want to fucking hear, we turn into little fucking bitches. And, we either unfollow or we click off the fucking, the fucking podcast or whatever it is little fucking bitches do. But anyway, how's that for an ending, right? Supposed to be just wrapping up the fucking podcast, and here I am calling people little bitches. It is what it is. It's my fucking birthday. Give me a fucking break for once. Anyway, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here before I say anything else. Hope you had a good week. Hope you have a good weekend. And, like always, don't take any shit and go fuck yourself. Peace.